Hello and welcome to Chimarie's Fully Booked Christmas Blitz webinar. Today we're going to be talking about tripling your income with your Christmas sales. My name is China Coyle. I am the director here at Chimarie. I was a salon owner for 8 years. I'm now a salon coach and I'm a salon marketing strategist. I'm 100% industry specific, and Christmas is my absolute favorite time of the year because salons can just take things to the next level with sales during this period, as well as gaining new clients for next year and years to come if they're treated correctly and you can capture their details correctly. So today I'm only going to be taking 45 minutes of your time. I'm going to be getting straight into the juicy content. I don't want to go on and on and on with details about who I am, what I do, the industry. I just want to help you get those sales for Christmas. So make sure you've got your notepad, make sure you've got your pen, turn your phone on silent, put it in the other room. Hopefully you can lock yourself away if you've got kids running around the house so that you can just focus and really sink into the content that I'll be sharing with you today, because it will make a massive difference for you for the next 2 months. So my bold promise to you today, because I know that being a salon owner is so busy, there's often not time to step out of the business and educate yourself and do personal development and business development. So I want to make sure your time is worthwhile today, spending this 45 minutes with you. My bold promise is if you inhale, if you absorb everything that I'm going to share with you today, I promise you will explode your gift voucher sales and you can get yourself fully booked for January, which is huge. You can actually have an incredibly successful business without burning out, especially over Christmas time. It can be so exhausting. You feel like you're constantly chasing your tail, but what I'm going to be sharing with you today will allow you to get fully booked, to sell a lot of vouchers, and to stay booked through January so that you don't burn out and then really have that massive low in January. So let's dive in. I want to start with your most precious resource, your database. Now, your database really is so important, and it's so important that you collect the right details from your clients so that you can contact them when you need to and you can make those pitches and those sales. And the reason for this is because the people in your database already know, like, and trust you, right? They've already been to your business before. And we would have heard this before, you would have heard this a million times before, but it is so much cheaper to fill your book with old clients than it is with new clients. And it goes the same for selling gift vouchers. It's so much cheaper and easier to sell gift vouchers to clients who've already had treatments with you before than it is to try and build that trust with somebody completely new, your cold market. So this is the reason why you really need to take full advantage of your database during the Christmas period and ensure that you leverage it for all it's worth. Make sure that you're scheduled with your marketing, sending your ads out, that things are automated so you don't fall behind, and let your database know as soon as you can that vouchers are available, what you've got available over Christmas, the hours that you're open. Keep them in the loop this time of the year, because you'll be amazed how many people leave their buying to the very last minute, and you may be their savior. The thing is, I'm hearing a lot is that people are wishing their database was more responsive. Are you starting to wonder if people are even reading your emails? You notice that you're getting opens, the open rate's not too bad, but you're not getting any clicks, you're not getting any conversions, and you're wondering whether people are just opening it and clicking straight out of it. And that's very possible. So I want to talk you through not only how to get more opens, but how to get clicks and how to get bookings from your emails in your database, because that is the aim. We don't just want people reading, all of the content we're putting out. We need them to be booking in as well and buying gift vouchers online. So it takes a lot of pressure off us over the phone. How we do that is with the use of our subject line, our preview text, and the content that is in the ad, in the email. So the subject line, I'm going to teach you shortly during this webinar how to put together a well-crafted ad, which is going to give you incredible response. And what we do with that is we really value add in the package and we keep it at a fantastic price. But we do that in a way that we're not actually discounting ourselves. And I'll take you through that in a little bit. So what we can do when we're using our subject line with a well-crafted ad is say something like $247 value for just $99. And then the preview text is only 15 available, which is really going to hook a reader in. They say, whoa, that is massive value and there's only 15 there. I better open it. I better read it. And if you can catch their attention once they've opened it, that's when you're going to get the conversion. How we do that is ensuring that the well-crafted ad is at the very top of the email. You don't want any context above the top of the email. You don't want to have anything written talking about how excited you are for Christmas or what's happening in the salon. You want to make sure that what you have said in the subject line is the first thing that they read when they open the email. They want to see that $247 value package straight away. And then if you have content to put in, you put that underneath the graphic of your well-crafted ad, because we need to keep their attention. If you've got too much information above it, they're going to click out before they even get to the juicy part. Another really important thing for conversion with email is we need to make it super duper easy for our client to be able to click straight through and either book online or buy a gift voucher. We don't want to make it a complicated process. We need to have a link that takes them straight to the service that they want to book, the service we spoke about in the email. Because if anything gets too difficult, you're going to lose them. Now, a lot of salons are also saying to me right now, but I put my gift voucher in a beautiful box with a ribbon and it's got tissue paper inside and it's really my brand. It's showing off my brand through the packaging of my voucher. And that is beautiful. If you have somebody who's coming in to buy a voucher, 100% you should be doing that. However, if somebody's sitting on the computer at midnight and they've forgotten to buy their spouse or their sister a gift voucher or a present for Christmas, and they just need something they can download because they're flat out until Christmas Day arrives, if you don't have an option that they can just buy online, download and print and create their own beautiful box, you're going to lose them. Because I promise other salons have that available. And if you don't and you make it difficult for them, you're going to lose them. So it's all about catching attention and then ease for the purchase. Now, we also need to make sure that we're offering them massive value. So the steps that we take through the email to get that conversion is massive value with the well-crafted ad. We need to use scarcity to ensure that as soon as they see it, they get the urge to call now, book now, buy now. They're not going to wait for 5 minutes, 2 days, whatever it is. They know they've got to act. We also need to stir emotion with our imagery and our wording. And we create that FOMO by using the scarcity tactic, fear of missing out. With that FOMO, we need to make it real. If you sell out of the amount of packages you've said that you're releasing, you need to say sold out. You need to turn people away, even though it feels like it's counterintuitive because you're in business to make money. I promise you, if you say sold out, the person who misses out this time is going to be the first to buy next time. And even if you write sold out today and in 2 days time, you say back by popular demand, only 5 more available, you're going to get a much bigger hit response than you would if you just let the packages drag out and you sold them forever. Does that make sense? So much more powerful, right? So what is your database? A lot of people think that their database is just their emails, but that is not the case. Now we have this huge following through Facebook, through Instagram. We need to make sure we're working every single angle. You need to be placing your ads in front of people who know, like, and trust you. And those people are your email list, your Facebook followers, your Instagram followers, possibly your LinkedIn followers, wherever it is. Work every single angle so that you get the best response for Christmas this year. You want to explode your gift voucher sales because nearly every gift voucher is going to be a new customer, which is really exciting for the progression of your sell-on growth next year. So let's get into the well-crafted ad. Who wants to know how to create ads that create incredible response and conversion every time? Yep, keen for that? Awesome. So the well-crafted ad is so different from the regular ad that a lot of salons are putting out right now. Have you found yourself paying for ads that are not giving you a return on your investment? Like this one. You pay $800, $1,500 to get it in a print publication where it's visible for 1 to 2 days. And then I used to wonder if the phone was broken when not a single person would ring, and I had just invested all of this money into a newspaper ad or a magazine ad. And I started thinking to myself, like, that's all right. It's branding. At least I'm branding. Next time I put something out, they'll remember me. They'll think of me. Next time they want a facial, I'll be the brand that pops into their head. And what I can say to that now with a lot more experience is a massive tip. Do not brand your business with paid advertising. We just don't have the funds to do that in small business, right? We don't have a McDonald's-sized budget. We cannot flood the market with images of our logos and get people really vibing on who we are and what we do because we're on small business budgets. How nice would it be to be able to spend $800 and know for sure you're going to get a $1,600 return on that investment? That is what the well-crafted ad can do for you. And it comes together with an exact combination of elements that all complement each other. And getting them all right is the key to ensure that you get that response. So, the 3 steps to the well-crafted ad. Have you got your notepad and pen? Take notes here. So, step 1 is unpack. If you don't unpack your services properly, you'll never achieve a successfully well-crafted ad, and you won't be able to deliver that massive value without sending yourself broke. It's all about breaking your brain and your unconscious competence. All those intricate details of the services that you do every single day and how you can deliver them individually to show the true value of what you do. So you're giving your clients a massive bargain without discounting yourself. Show your client every little thing they're going to get from you and its true value. What that does is get them crazy excited and willing to call, willing to try. That's the only thing we need to do with a new customer. Get them willing to try. One appointment, that's when we convince them to come again and again for full price services. So think about this. If you were to package a massage, a facial, and a body scrub into a package and charge $99, you'd be selling yourself short, right? And it wouldn't even seem like incredible, outrageous, must-have value to your customers, which is insane because they're getting so much. But if you haven't unpacked it properly, it doesn't make them want to call right now. So think of this differently. An image of an unpacked service, it may just be a facial and a body scrub, but be able to break it down to, say, 10 services individually valued. The client then sees massive, massive value. Think to yourself, what is it that I do exactly in every facial? And a lot of therapists find this really hard to break down because what they're doing comes so naturally to them. It just feels like, oh, that's just, that part of the facial. But little things like a double cleanse, the mask or peel you use. Are you doing hot towel therapy? Do you add an arm and hand massage while the mask is on, or a head massage? And then once you've broken all of that down, think to yourself, what can I add to that package that's going to cost me very little time, very little money, but add value for the client? Now, it's a very fine line when you're unpacking. You don't want them to feel tricked or ripped off, like you're, pulling things so far apart that it's just unbelievable. And you must show the actual value and unpack it really delicately. The way you can do this to ensure consistency with all of your packages is once you've unpacked your services and you understand the value of each, you should have a checklist within your business so that all the staff members are staying consistent with the value and the different unpacked services. And then step 2, this is price. So finding the perfect price point. You cannot overprice your individual services. Everybody knows that hot towel therapy is not worth $50. So you don't want to look like a silly con artist, sell everything for $0. You know, the rug store's finally closing down, everything for $1. That is the last thing you want. You don't want to look like Harvey Norman ad for beauty salons. But you need the wow factor. You need to stir emotion in your potential clients. And like I said before, just get them willing to try it once. The thing is, it's very different from what everybody's doing. So visually, when a client sees all of these services unpacked in a well-crafted ad, they get super excited and they feel like it's a bit of a gift because it's such high value for such a great price. So they pick up the phone and they book it straight away. Step 3 is craft to flow. There's so many reasons to ensure you're crafting your package to flow. Obviously for the client first, so the treatment feels like one smooth, really delightful experience that's not clunky at all. But it's even more important for the therapist that it flows. Because time is of the essence in these packages. You need to fit a lot of things in to a small amount of time, and you need to make sure the time is on point. You can't go for 2 hours in a $99 package. It's not financially viable, right? And you must never feel rushed. The client must never feel like it's rushed. This is also a time for your client to get a taster plate of services from your business. You want to make sure that every single thing on that plate is delicious and really shows off who you are as a business, who you are in your customer service, in your therapy. Every single little thing that the client experiences in this first appointment is what is going to be the make or break. So getting that process right is the difference between gaining a regular client or losing them. It's all about the flow. Not only that, this is the bonding time for your therapist to bond with that new client, to put in those trigger statements and questions to make sure that you're getting the rebook, to build the relationship, to learn about that client so that you can form a lifelong client relationship with them. If you get this right, it really is a joy for the therapist and a stunning experience for the client. So the well-crafted ad comes together with 10 crucial components that you need to add every time to get that phone ringing. So get your pen and paper. Number 1, you need a quality package name. And this time of the year, it's very easy because it's so Christmas gift orientated. You also need a short testimonial that talks about somebody who's had a treatment similar to what's in the package so they can really rave about it. Then a piece of copy that talks about your business, your therapist, and your commitment to the industry or your clients. Just very short, but bringing that branding and essence of your business into your marketing. Then you need a certain number of singular services, all with their own dollar value. Next to that, we need the total value. So all of those single services added together, and then the you pay price. This shows the client the massive value that they're getting and the amazing price that they're getting it for. Then you need your scarcity. And I'm going to go into more detail about scarcity very shortly, but that is so important and you need to stick with your scarcity. Number 8, you need your call to action. Whether they can only get this package if they buy a gift voucher online through your website, or if they call, or if they respond, yes, please, on your Facebook post, whatever it might be, the call to action must be there and it must be easy. You need the contact details, obviously, of the business and how they can actually get through that call to action. So if it's email, if it's text, if it's Facebook, whatever that is, you need those details really clearly on the ad. And of course, you still need the beautiful image. That needs to stir the emotion. So the emotion comes in with the testimonial, with the piece of copy about your business, and with the image, as well as that pricing. It's all about how the person's feeling when they're reading your ad. So scarcity, you must add scarcity. It's the most important thing to get that response fast. So let me give you an idea of the perfect scarcity strategy. Depending on the time of the year, if it's just a random time of the year, 8's the magic number. So the thing about these ads is you can use them all year round, Mother's Day, Valentine's Day, Father's Day, whenever you want. We're focusing on Christmas now, but if it's for other days, you keep it at a lower number. However, being Christmas, you need to make it more realistic. You're going to have a lot more people wanting to buy vouchers. The flow is going to be a lot stronger, so you need to make sure that your offer is high enough that people don't feel like they've already missed out the second they receive it. So 18 is a perfect number. See, back when I was like in the I'm building my business, I have no idea what I'm doing phase, I had a trip to New York coming up and I needed money bad. I'm not a great saver. It was like a last minute thing. And I didn't have money to invest in paid advertising to get more clients through. So I had this idea of the well-crafted ad and I just wanted to test it with my database to see what kind of response I would get. So I put together my first ever perfect gift package. I had very little idea of what I was doing. I put very little effort into it. It was just testing the theory of the well-crafted ad. I actually threw it together in a Word document. I looked back at this the other day, my very first well-crafted ad, and it was so ugly. I don't know how I got away with it, but I sent it out to my database and literally within 3 minutes, my phone was ringing off the hook. I released 10. Within the hour, I had sold all 10 of the $99 packages with zero financial outlay. So I thought, wow, I'm onto something here. I need to work this. So obviously it was a test, so I wanted to keep a low number out. And I then was able to convert all of those people to long-term clients. Since then, I've mastered the art of the well-crafted ad. They actually look beautiful now. They're not a tacky Word document thrown together. I've really learned how to unpack the skills and repack them in an irresistible way of every therapist that I brought on and now every salon and their staff that I work with. Once you have all of the elements together in the well-crafted ad, it really is the most incredible way to fill your schedule, fully book any new staff member, or sell out of Christmas vouchers. You start to get a little bit scared of how many vouchers you've actually sold and wonder whether you can keep up the pace next year. So that's exciting. Now I want to go into Facebook ads and Google ads. So this all comes together in your marketing strategy for Christmas, ensuring that you're touching on all the right points to really maximize your sales. So I want to talk about who wins in a fight between Facebook ads and Google AdWords. And I just want to start by saying, where are your customers hanging out right now? On Facebook and Instagram, right? When they're on the toilet, when they're at the lights in traffic, when they're watching TV, they are scrolling their phone. It's like an insane addiction and you want to be in front of them. So the way that I see it is, would you prefer to target your potential clients directly, or would you hope that they Google a business like yours, find your website, go through and take the booking? Just looking at the two from a targeting point of view, it's so amazing how specific you can be with Facebook, and always considering your return on investment. I've worked with several salons now who have tried Google AdWords, who have spent thousands and thousands of dollars every month trying to figure out how to get this AdWords thing working. And they have literally got 1 or 2 clients out of that huge spend. Whereas Facebook, you can totally control your spend every single day. So Advertising on Facebook is like having a room full of people who have already bought a product that's like yours, or at least shown interest in a product similar to yours. And you're given a chance to stand in front of them and pitch your business directly. It's like a captive audience compared to standing on the street handing out flyers. So you're hoping that people take the flyer. You're hoping that they're close to your ideal customer. You're hoping they read it, and you're hoping that they get onto your website or call you and make the booking. They get lost along the way. So I do believe that Google AdWords are fantastic, but I don't believe that they should be your first step in your marketing strategy. Especially at Christmas time, you can really direct customers straight to buy gift vouchers and at much less spend if you're using the right Facebook strategy. So we get our ads running like a well-oiled machine. You get them absolutely cranking, leads coming through like crazy. You get rid of all the glitches, and then you let that flow with your Facebook ads. That's when you can start thinking about including Google ads into your marketing strategy. So let's look at the two main factors. Pricing, like I said, you have far more control, unlike AdWords. The way I like to do my Facebook ads is start at $5 a day. You watch your ad for a couple of days. If you're not getting conversion, you tweak it. If you're not getting conversion at all, you turn it off and you try a new one. So you change your imagery, you change your text, making sure it's working. And in the meantime, you're not spending a fortune while you're testing it. $5 a day is nothing. Once you get it working, once leads are starting to flow through, then you scale it and you increase your price daily from there until the ad needs tweaking again. Now, targeting, you can get down to the nitty gritty with Facebook. You can target your ideal clients directly and show up on their feeds every single day. We don't have to wait until they're thinking about us. We are constantly showing up in front of them until we sort of make them think about us and decide to finally click through and head to our website, book, or send us a message. So can you see how Facebook can give you a much faster leg up in small business when you're first sort of getting your paid marketing out there? Yeah? Awesome. So although internet land is a magical thing and we can get leads after leads after leads from there, the first thing that I want to tell you to really help ease the stress of Facebook marketing is that real life and internet land are two very, very different worlds. And we are all to blame for this. We're so disconnected from our online personas. See, the person that you are listening to this webcast right now is very, very different to the person that you would be if we were to sit down and meet. Remember that. It's so easy to share, comment, say yes, download without a second thought, right? But when it comes to the reality of making an appointment, talking on the phone with a real person, parting with money, we can disappear so fast with no repercussions. Because there are no repercussions on internet land. If you're just saying, yeah, I'll be there, or yeah, I'll download that, or whatever it might be, you don't have any real connection with somebody there. Somebody you've never met before that you don't feel obligated to follow through with what you're saying. So the reason for this is because people on the internet don't seem real. Right? They seem like they're just another business, another person trying to advertise to us. We are all guilty of it. So the key is to make yourself a real person in the world of internet personas. You must understand this mindset and learn to dissolve it in your potential clients as quickly as you can. See, if we could just reach through the computer, give somebody a facial while they're sitting at their desk or while they're scrolling Facebook, we'd build trust immediately, right? It'd be so much easier. But we can't do that. So we need to do that using our words and our imagery and the way that we're showing up. So before you even consider Facebook ads, think, how am I showing up on my business page? How am I interacting? How am I commenting? How am I responding to messages? Make your clients Know that you're real and that you love them to pieces. See, we're not big corporations. All of our clients aren't just a number. We know everybody individually, right? We love them. We respect them. We love that they come to our businesses, that they choose us. We need to make our potential clients who are online feel that way as well. So how do we do that? Using warm, personable language while engaging via private messages, connecting with people, asking questions, and building rapport as quickly as we can. Be conscious and genuine when you're responding, and just take time to craft your replies. You need to show you care, you're real, and you appreciate them. None of this quickly flick a reply between appointments. You need to really give some love to those potential clients, and that's how you get conversion. So although Facebook ads seem so sparkly, we can manage the targeting, we can manage the budget. It's all so easy now. There's so much trialing and testing to even get a tiny drip of clients. This is for so many people trying Facebook ads. But once you do master them, once you figure out crack the code, figure it all out, you can reach thousands of people, and the control is all at your fingertips. You watch your spend, you turn your ads on and off, you change your offers, you spend more, you spend less, you target different audiences. It's really so specific. Of course, there was a time when I had no idea what I was doing with Facebook ads, and I used the theory that if I use insanely outlandish images, because everybody says you've got to break the attention, you've got to attract the eye on Facebook because it's so busy. So I was using these mad images. They were totally unrelated to the offer, but the offers were amazing. I was spending thousands of dollars, and I've got to tell you, I didn't get one single client from my Facebook ads. So I just gave up. So this is way too hard. But I knew that I was missing a huge amount of potential clients and thousands of dollars by not harnessing the power of Facebook ads. So I waited for quite a few months just using my business page and trying to attract likes. I was not doing any paid advertising. And it got to a point when I thought, come on, China, you need to get into this. You need to figure this out, follow the rest of the world, and do business right. So it was time to upskill. I went to a 9-day live Facebook marketing and LinkedIn course. It cost me $15,000, and it literally broke the bank. I did not have that kind of money at that time. I was a small business. It's a huge amount to pay. But not only that, it was not industry specific. So I came out of it with a lot more knowledge around Facebook and around LinkedIn, but I still needed to go home and figure out how I was going to make that work for my industry, how I was going to catch the eye of my potential clients and write ads that made conversions for me. So it took much more trial and error, a lot more money spent on ads before I finally cracked the code. But I did, yay! And I'm now running ads for clinics across Australia that get phenomenal results. So we're getting 10 new leads a day, 7 days a week on a really low budget. That's 70 hot leads every single week. And we're running that using lead ads. So we're offering a lead magnet, which is a free consult, a free download, a free initial service, whatever it might be, to get the clients, potential clients, information and then get them in to the salon for their first service. So there's 3 steps involved with the lead ad. Step 1, we get the client information. We can get whatever information we like, their full name, their email address, their phone number. We can get the area code that they live in to ensure that they're close enough to actually keep coming regularly, whatever we want. Then we get them in the business, in the salon, and we must wow them. So the strategy must be really, really strong if we're going to use the lead ad method. Then step 3, we need to upsell them and rebook them. So we need to make sure we wow them like crazy, then we upsell them, and then we get them booking consistently to make them that lifelong client. But those results are phenomenal. Now, what my favorite ad is at the moment, especially for salons, is the messenger ad. See, this kind of ad lets you sell an actual product or a treatment for straight up cash. So they see the ad, your well-crafted ad, they click message now. So they get directed straight to your business message account. This is your chance to show them that you're a real human, to break down those barriers, remove the doubts, and process the sale. So the message ad is very, very different from the lead ad offer. You have to make it really irresistible and put a limit on it. Make sure that there's scarcity, because everybody on Facebook wants something for free now, right? So we need to give the potential client FOMO, once again, fear of missing out. And we do that through the well-crafted ad. So once you have the well-crafted ad perfected, you use it across all media forms. Here is an example of a Christmas messenger ad, $225 value for just $99. And we are targeting this one at men. Make her feel like a goddess this Christmas, only 20 available. So you can see that the imagery is going to attract the man's eye. We've got the make her feel like a goddess this Christmas. It's clear that we are saying buy her a gift voucher. We've got the scarcity there, and then we've got the call to action, which is send message. What we do once they send message is we have an automated message that sends straight to them and says, woohoo, or congratulations, we've still got a couple of the perfect gift package or whatever package available. All we need now is your phone number and email address, and we'll be in touch to organize your voucher or to book your appointment. So the first step is done, and then we just wait to receive their details. It's all automated up until that point until we receive their phone number, email address, then we contact them and we process the sale. It's very, very easy. Then we've got the conversion ads, which are great for you being completely hands off. So a conversion ad means that somebody actually goes through the entire purchase process without you being there at all. So they get to the end all on their own, which is fantastic. So we put the well-crafted ad out, they click on it, they head straight to our website or our landing page or our booking site, they book their treatment, they buy their product, they buy their voucher. It's downloaded for them or it's confirmed for them, and that is the job done. It's all processed and tracked through Facebook, so you can see how much money you're spending per actual conversion, so sale or booking. So it's not just per click or per view, it's actually per conversion, which is great. And there's a lot of work up front because nothing this fantastic is simple right in the beginning. It's well worth the time and energy. You have to just make sure that your targeting and your offer are really on point to catch the attention of the buyer and get them all the way through and out the other side of the sales funnel and process the payment. Here is that Christmas ad again. The only thing that changes is the send message button. And what we put there is book now, buy now. You just change the call to action. So it's a very simple change. The conversion ads, these are the ads that I would suggest using for your Christmas marketing because you already have so much going on, right? With all of the treatments you're doing and people coming into the salon, buying vouchers. You just want people to process everything on their own online. So once the pixel's placed on your booking site and on your gift voucher sales page, you can track every single sale and every single booking. So it'll save you a ton of time and it'll increase your bookings and sales exponentially. Once you've got it set up, you can just keep it running for the whole year next year and you just change your ads. So what I would like to do now is show you what it would be like to work with me to complete all of your Christmas marketing. Would that be okay with you? It'll be painless, I promise. I'd like to offer you the opportunity to spend the day with me, one-on-one, to complete all of your Christmas marketing. I call it the Chimarie Christmas Blitz. What we're going to do together during this day is map out your whole Christmas plan, your goals, your sales goals, your financial goals, your profit goals, how many staff you need, all that sort of stuff will be mapped out. Then I'm going to teach you how to create rocking, well-crafted ads. We will build all of your ads out together so they're totally done and everything is set and forget automated to send out for the next month or 2 months. You'll build out your Facebook ads with me there so that they're all ready to go by the end of the day, and you start creating those conversion ads and getting people booking and buying online. We'll also create and schedule your database marketing. So all of the ads that are going to be sent out via email to your clients, via your Facebook page, via your Instagram page, that will all be created and automated so that it makes your life a lot easier over the next little while up until Christmas. We're going to then capture the contact details of every person that comes through that, and we're going to offer them incentive to book now for January and February. So we've got a special deal for them. If they book in during December, then they actually get that gift during their appointment in January or February. So that ensures that we're booked up next year. And it's really simple strategy that gets you packed out during January so you don't have to feel that slump. So how does it work? The good news is it doesn't matter where you're located because everything is completed in a full day one-on-one coaching session via Zoom call. We're going to do screen share. You're going to be talking to me face to face. Everything will be completed that day so you are ready to roll. You don't have to spend the next few weeks slowly figuring out and putting your packages together. It's just smashing it out with me by your side. It's literally a day of just getting it all done. I'm in your corner showing you exactly what to do, how to do it, when to do it, and scheduling it all. So the total value of this day together is $4,000. And just imagine having the well-crafted ad alone. If you were able to sell 40 well-crafted ads just as gift vouchers, you would easily make that value back, let alone the amount of money that you can make for that for the next year to come. So what I'm offering today for you is to bring it all the way down to $997 for one upfront payment, which is crazy. So low. We get to spend the whole day together. We get to do all of your marketing together, and it's just $997. Total value $4,000. If you don't have that upfront right now, don't worry, you will after Christmas, but you can break the payments up. 2 payments of $407 or 6 payments of $199. All you've got to do is click register now, choose your payment plan, complete that registration, and then select your ideal date on the calendar for us to do our full day together. I guarantee you will triple this investment in the next 12 months, or you will get 100% of your money back. Now, I want to go through a couple of testimonials from beautiful salon owners who I've worked with this year.
Hi everyone, my name is Sam and I'm from Alchemy Skin and Body Bar in Paddington. So after completing China's amazing workshop, I am absolutely thrilled and amazed at how awesome this course is. So I basically went from, with the first promotion, I sold 7 promotions. The aim was 10, so not too bad at all. The second promotion I did, however, oh my God, this just blew out of proportion. So the number I wanted to gain was 10. My goal was about 20, and I managed to sell 27 promotions the second time around. So absolutely amazing. You will not regret it. It will change your business forever.
Hi, my name is Lisa Randall. I'm with Botanic Skin and Spa. I attended one of China's introductory workshops about a month or so ago and decided to sign on for the 3-month program, which I've been really happy about. Got some excellent results. We already did our first campaign under the guidance of China and using a lot of the techniques that she's been talking about, and I have to say I've been thrilled with the result. We had an overwhelming response to our first campaign, So I'd highly recommend her if you're considering business coaching, hands-on business coaching, I should say, for your business. Definitely would recommend China Services.
Hi, I'm Angela. I'm from Vitorium. I own a salon on the north side of Brisbane. I've been in business for about 5 years, going on 6, and I've never actually hired a business coach before. I've just finished the 3-month intensive program with China, and I'm really, really happy that I took the plunge and actually booked her course. I have received so many incredible results from booking all of my scheduling and posts and promotions up until the end of the year. And yeah, I feel so much more organized and systemized, and I've actually gained back my investment from the very first promotion that I put out. I've learned how to do Facebook ads, and I'm just really, really happy with the relationship and communication that we've had along the way. So I can't wait to see the results all come to life.
We only have 10 Christmas split sessions available. When they're gone, they're gone. So don't miss out. Register now, and I will see you on the other side. Have a fantastic day, everybody. It was lovely to spend that time with you.